All right, today we're going to set up Andromeda's Edge. We've already placed the player board down. We've got our observatories, factories, obelisks,
space plots,
and cities. And we have our cards,
tactic cards, and our moon tokens.
We've decided to play with the shiny dice because we think they look really cool.
Cosmic dice.
Cosmic, shiny, whatever floats your boat. And then we've also got our moon tokens that we've pre-shuffled. And we've just put them back in there. All right. So what do we place down next?
And we place your events board with the token on your player count.
We're playing with the easiest level, which look like these. I've already shuffled these, so they just sit on top. And you can set your token for 1 to 2 players, 3 players, or 4 to 5. You just put it wherever you're playing.
Then next, you put your scrapyard down next to your board, ready to go.
Then we have our bases, and they look like this, and they've got the word base in the top corner. You then need to choose 4 planets.
Based on our player count of 2 players.
And we're just going to shuffle them and then add them in with the base deck and then shuffle them again in with the bases. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got my 4 planets and my 4 bases, and now I'm just going to quickly shuffle these together.
You go.
While I'm shuffling, what's next?
Oh, then you got to place them in the rows.
And you start from the top.
Top left.
Top left.
Except the nebula ones. You don't go on those.
And the nebulas are these spaces here.
And then you leave the rest of the planets in a pile near the board because you'll need them later.
So we're just going to set ours just to the edge of the board that you can't see right now, and the edge of the table, I should say. Here.
Okay, so then we need the moon tokens.
Yep.
So we do the orphan moon tokens for the nebulas first, and you just put them face up in the nebulas.
And then you choose 3 moon token and you place them face up over top of these symbols here, and they need to match the colour of the planet. So starting here, we've got 3 yellow, 3 green, and 3 brown.
And 3 more green.
Then
we choose the starting raiders.
And to do that, you put all of the A's in a pile, all of the B's in a pile, all of the C's, and then all of the D's, and you shuffle them to choose which one. We have already predetermined what ours will be. But you can see here that it's just 1 A, and then 1 B, 1 C, 1 D, and the rest just go back into the box.
Then we've got to roll 2 dice to choose where 2 S raiders will start.
S being the card S.
Yes. So we've got 1 S raider in section 2 and section 6.
Then we have our player board.
Oh, you got to do game length next.
Well, I'm placing my board.
Yeah. So you do game length based on short, medium, or long at 50, 60, or 70, and we'll choose a short game.
Yes.
Then we do the modules.
So we have sleeved all of our modules, and we have already played one of these we already played a game before we've done this video, and what we have found is that the sleeves are slightly too big for the holder. So what we've decided we'll do for this game is, instead of putting all of them in, we will just choose a small amount, and if we need more cards, we'll put them back on top. So just have to do 2, and then you turn over the first
3.
Done.
And while you've been doing that, I have shuffled the discovery tokens for the science track. And then you put a stack of 5 on this space, and then this space.
And then for your red spaces here, you just choose 1, and it is spaced up. So the first person who gets here will get that particular
reward.
And then the rest just go back in to the box, and you don't need them for the rest of the game.
And then the final step is just create general supplies of all your other tokens, which we have in our deluxe package here, all ready and set up to go. When we get on to player setup, which you've already placed your board, I'll chuck mine down as well.
So then you have your player kit. You're going to take out all of the people that look like this. They're called your leaders. And your leaders go onto each tile.
Alliance base. That. You put them on each alliance base. 1 on each. And you want to take your 5 progress trackers and put them on the bottom level of each progress track.
And then your big chunky one with the star on it, that's to track your victory points.
And you go take 3 of your transports as well and place them in your launch bay.
You get your other ships by building them. Now, technically, the tops of your player holder things can be used as a tray area that you can place over the top of here. However, we prefer not to play with that, mainly because there's a spot here for leaders, and there's no spot on the player board here for leaders, but also it's just easier to be able to just grab them and go. Up to you.
Now, do you want to shuffle the factions and deal 3 to each of us? And we'll choose a faction that we like.
I can give it a go. I don't feel like this is random. Very clear which one is not Critic Christian, that's the new game, Flamecraft.
Well, so you can't be your favourite one again.
Why not?
Because it's what you were last time.
So you could either choose which faction you were, like we did the first time, or if you're not sure, you can shuffle and just choose 3 randoms to each player.
Choose one to keep.
And then choose one. Or you might want to do it in alphabetical order.
And also with your leaders, you need to roll a dice and then put 2 leaders.
Or
That number that you roll.
are you sure it can't be Flamecraft?
Rigged.
I'll play something different.
Want me to roll a dice for you?
Yes, please.
You're also going in Nebula 1 with 2 of your leaders. And then your final leader goes on your station mat.
I think I might be this one. There are so many factions to choose from. So many.
We're going to be the post-war refugees.
What does that look like?
And then you have to move up 1 space on the progress track listed on your cards.
So these here.
Have yellow and blue.
That I have Islam and science.
Okay. So the ship upgrades, which I have already pre-shuffled, and you get 1 of each type in a starting supply, and then you need your faction-specific one.
So I am macaron since born.
That is yours.
Thank you.
Oh, and that was mine as well. And yes, just have them as a supply near you for when you can do the ship upgrade actions.
And you get your ship upgrade action by moving up this track.
And possibly other cards. You need 2 leaders in Nebula 1, which is where I rolled for you. And then your last one goes on your player map.
And then how did we decide where we were starting?
We needed starting resources as well.
Yeah, so that's on the back here. So I will get 2 coal, 3 titanium and ice, and 3 cards.
Two energy, 1 of carbon, 1 titanium, 1 ice, oh, 1 credit, and 3 tactics cards. And then we have to simulate a battle where we roll our 6 dice and let's see who wins. Brilliant. Not a terribly good roll. Yeah, you already won. You are starting player.
Because
You have the highest single dice result with a lot of 5s. And you place your victory point marker on the space 1 of the track. And then I go on the next empty space.
So 2.
Yep. And that is it. You are ready to play Andromeda's Edge.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!